playing. They're the ones who are going to get 13-2'd. I'm kidding, obviously, but let's hope that doesn't happen. We're into the pistol. B play for EG, or at least in the tunnels, but not committing towards a site. We've got a couple of flashes going down middle as well, very, very fast. CT spawn smoke, it's going to be that mid to be split. This is immediate here. 5POWER with a flash ready. Unicorn going to set them up towards the door. Viva, he's got two out of nowhere. Bottle, oh, he goes through the door with a flashbang, and Unicorn's utility saves the day. It's Stan alone on A.
A 5POWER just the best pistol team in the world?
It does feel that way, doesn't it?
Because...
They won both back on Inferno.
And now they're about to win another. Unless Stanislaw just starts flying around the map. But he's been spotted. Shudderpie has seen him. Oh.
See ya.
That was brilliant. They just kept jumping across to bait him. It was like Duck Hunt. Did you ever play that game back in the day? Yeah, that was a good one.
Well, this one looking more like, you know, GoldenEye with the golden gun. Not gold. Yeah, you know, just one shot everywhere. Headshots only for 5POWER in the pistol rounds. And really nice kills coming out, you know, going through the doors from Bottle. Set up at the utility in mid by Unicorn, and 5POWER, they've got to deal with this force buy again from EG. It was unsuccessful in the second round of T-Side Inferno, but third round buy was EG's. Bottle flashing mid. Ethan trying to go for a peek off the back of that one, knowing there will not be a gun in his hand, and that is correct. But there is a Molotov in mid. Going to hold EG back for the time being. Scout on Cirque as well, not armored, but he's up the catwalk. And only one player on that A site, but it is Alsage, and he's got himself an AUG. Only one man on B trying to sell a fake. The rest of EG going up catwalk here.
Yeah, we've seen, you know, this catwalk with the smoke that just got dropped there has become the real go-to strategy, it feels like, for Dust2. And I imagine that's going to be the case in this round, right? They're throwing down this smoke that allows you to close the gap into the bomb site. Now the smoke actually gets thrown in toward the crossroads. I like that. It's going to block off long, allows them to find Alsagi. Shudderpie's gone as well. And now it's 3 MP9s left. Unicorn, well, you mess with the corn, you get the horn, buddy. He's going to shut down Ethan. However, and another. I'm loving what we're seeing. Bottle. Doing even more damage. They might be able to recover this. Breezy's trying to save the day, but it's only Viva left. 1v2 now. He knows where Stanislaw is, but with that AUG, he's such a threat, and he's not missing a beat. Evil Geniuses, they're going to tie this up straight away.
Yeah, nice second round. And that long smoke's really good as well. Cuts off any kind of AWP. Obviously, it wouldn't be one in round number 2, but any scout, any long rotate player coming back to fight that catwalk angle would get completely cut off by that smoke. So EG, they don't really need it because they already got 2 immediate A picks, but it's nice to see that they are prepared. Not that we didn't think that, you know, they do have a 100% win rate on Dust2, so, you know, that's always nice. And the force buy coming back in here from 5POWER. Viva's saving for the AWP. He got 1 AWP kill in the whole of Inferno, despite having it a few times. Hopefully Dust2 can be a little bit better for him. Breezy, nice kills down on B, just commits to the spray after getting dinked down to 22. And now the CT's going to start to aggress, assuming they've lost B, and they have, but no one's pushed it. Everyone from EG rotating back, and 5POWER baited on that rotate. One player killed on mid by Cirque, and that's just opened up A for the taking. EG will move in.
Yeah, they're going to get that bomb planted, and this will be a locked-in round for EG, you imagine. Very little chance they're able to find anything here. Ooh, Unicorn, man. He's a big aimer, considering he's the coach of this squad. He shuts down to, not Tarek, it's Breezy, rather.
Oh, goodbye.
Yeah, not able to get away.
If you want to win games, Harry, what do you need?
I mean, you pointed to a lower third, but it's already gone by the
Frames.
time I looked.
Frames,
so
Harry, that's what you need. You need frames.
Yeah, in the time it took me to lean over the desk, it disappeared. And
I love how I look at you when I say that. You just looked at me with the biggest bit of confusion ever. I thought you were going to jump right on it.
To a black bit on the screen that was just fully dark, and I'm like,
Harry, frames win games.
Frames do win games. Of course, NVIDIA GeForce is the graphics platform of Starladder, Hugo. I should have known that, and I was going to throw it in there, but there's a few things that can win you games, right? You got NVIDIA, but then you've also got Secret Lab chairs. You want to be seated in the right position, and obviously, we got to keep the lights on somehow. So we're loving life. Here is the pistol round. Just vanilla pistols for 5POWER.
Ooh.
And this is going about as well as you would expect. They at least find that Famous. That's something to work with. Zausage is going to be the one to pick that up.
B's empty, though. I don't think EG even care. They just want to take the dry fights. And, yeah, versus USPs, go for it.
Yeah.
Bomb down. And 4-on-3 here for EG. No one from 5POWER even considering retaking. Zausage, you're really optimistic, buddy. Use the smoke while you got it. Cross. Get out of there, because you're going to get spammed. And, yeah, there it is. 14 HP. If he peeks, he's dead, really. So, well, now he is dead. He's peeked anyway. Yeah, they know he's there. Ethan's just going to spam the car. He could have gotten out of there when the smoke on the cross was down, but Viva now in the pit getting a dink, and Stan might as well just bail because there's players coming in from long to secure this round. He smoked it off to keep himself alive. And Viva's waiting for a knife.
He's going for the knife.
He's not going to get it.
Oh. Well, investment coming in from 5POWER. Again, a feature the AWP in the hands of Viva. Now, you made note that he had one AWP kill back on Inferno. So we're really hoping for this AWP to find a bit more impact here. He was trying to get stuck in with it back then. They were doing a real good job of neutralizing. A bottle already tagged on the cross. Oh, it's chaos. Everyone's blind. No one can see. Zerk getting Molotov'd out, and he's just used his smoke. Run away! But no, Zausage shoots him in the face. However, Tarek and Stan, they've at least combined there to finish off Bottle down in mid. So it is back into this 4-on-4. That second AWP could be retrieved here for the 5POWER side.
Yeah, definitely a necessary play there by Bottle coming out through mid. 5POWER had the advantage for a split second, and he just walks out through the doors and gives it away. No flash, no teammate, no info, really. And it's not like EG had fully taken long and shown 3 or 4 players, which would have been some info for Bottle to try and make that play. It was only 1 or 2 men spotted, and they weren't even really out. So, bit of an awkward one there for Bottle. That's given EG away back into this round, and they'll go towards middle. Zausage taking up his position. He'll get checked, but he gets 2, almost the 3rd. Tarek in with a trade. He's got himself the bomb, but he's been flanked up from Catwalk, and Unicorn will find it once again. Just Stan down on B. The molly landing at the back of Plat, but no one there to find. And Viva's holding this with an AWP. This should be a kill. Dead to right, but missing this shot, and Stan with an opportunity here to make it at least costly. Will jump on the cross, trying to spam that door. Oh, he knows Viva's there, but he can't quite find the angle for the headshot, and Viva will be able to take him down. It's going to be a round for 5POWER after all. And a nice one from Zausage as well. Gets Cirque on long, goes back towards mid, and finds 2 more kills through the doors.
Now, funnily enough, Hugo, I had a mate who we all thought was a unicorn once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
He was lying, man. He was putting it on for the women. It turned out he was just a really horny horse.
Did you just come up with that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why it's atrocious.
Oh.
That's why it is physically the worst joke in existence, isn't it?
You've made a lot of bad jokes, but that was something. That was close.
Yeah, almost, but Viva was quicker on the trigger. That there is the man advantage taken.
He's already got more AWP kills than Inferno.
Wow, yeah, you're really going to do him like that? Viva looking good in this one. And now, this time, with no unnecessary peaks coming through from 5POWER, they're not going to give this man advantage up to EG. Already, we're seeing a lot of promise here. Ooh. Viva almost catching the timer. That's enough for Ethan to not want to go back just yet. Mid looking to get taken by Stanislaw here. Sage flashed off the angle, albeit briefly. He's got himself into the boost, so he can see over those smokes, and he's seen that there's no push coming in, and this has now allowed for him to rotate up to the crossroads. He's going to be able to help here. Unicorn holding long. Ooh. He'll get checked, but he's able to find one and do a lot of damage onto Tarek. Now Stan, Sage is going to best him, and this is that crossroads position coming into its own. Ethan can't connect the shot, and 5POWER, they might be about to tie this up 3-3. There's 20 seconds left.
Nice.
And Ethan, he's just wanting to hold on to this big green gun.
And he might just be able to. No one here to stop him. They've got the bomb, so 5POWER, they'll take the round, but they won't get the AWP out of the hands of evil geniuses. Third round. Sage is looking like an absolute beast with this AWP, by the way. 2 rounds back-to-back. He has not single-handedly won, but done the bulk of the work. 3 kills in mid in the last round with that opening kill on Cirque on long, and now 2 more on long in this one. Shutting down the push and the bomb, sending that AWP back for the save. Really nice work.
Yeah, I mean, that was the big question, right? Was could Sage keep up his good form from Inferno? And the answer is apparently an overwhelming yes, and actually go even better than that here on Dust2. Already finding so much impact in this game. Just pistols now for evil geniuses, and 5POWER, that the odds are they're going to find themselves thrown into the lead here unless that AWP on Ethan is able to do something. And at least there, they've got the trade onto Viva. You can see they were hoping to do a mid to B split in response to that kill coming through. And that actually might be their downfall, because obviously it was only the pistols, right? That smoke, 5POWER just go pushing straight through it. And now that bomb only just reaching the tunnels after it decided to safely rotate out from mid. 5POWER, they're right behind these players. They saw the mid to be, they've rotated accordingly. Ethan, he might just make this round a little more tricky though. You can already tell he's feeling the swing of things right now. Still 2 players back in the tunnels, and with no shot coming through there on that jiggle peak, Ethan maybe not aware of that fact.
Oh, they're run boosting. That's smart.
Yeah, get the bomb over, and that's Stanislaw out of harm's way. Bomb plant coming in, 2 versus 3. This certainly doesn't feel impossible for EG.
They're so dedicated to mid, though. They have no idea that the majority of players are coming in from the tunnels. Oh, there's a spot for Ethan, but he can't get a kill from it. And Stan, he's going to be found on the site. EG, if only they knew that 5POWER really had no presence in middle there. Just Sage coming in alone very late. He wasn't even watching that door cross. No need for the run boost. And Ethan, yeah, he gets a couple of kills with that AWP, but ultimately not ready for the double tunnels flank. And I don't really blame EG there, but that's a nice call from 5POWER to put the majority of players through the back line, knowing that, you know, it's not going to be expected in that scenario. B was left completely open, and EG seemed confused as to how they got the site so free. Nice round from Ethan either way. And Tarek being a bit of a hero, you know, sacrificing his life for the greater good, jumping across tunnels to let Ethan re-peek and kill Viva at the back of the site, getting rid of that AWP. Will be saved though, and Viva's got it back in this round. Oh, fast play out long. Breezy's taking himself a kill. Shudapie in the pit, but he can't last much longer. This long smoke, or these long smokes, down for EG, and they created a wall to box in these Ts. 5POWER trying to find a gap. Unicorn committed, gets one, but he's dead after, and Viva's in the open. No smoke anymore. It fades, and that is a weird round.
Yeah,
4 kills on long.
Yeah, that was an odd one. Honestly, I didn't even realize the round ended.
Yeah, it started as well, Harry.
Oh. I can't think of a game of CS where I've seen that much of the round just go down in the first 25 seconds over on long.
Just
but hey,
weird long smokes. I love it though. It isolates a pit player. If you know you haven't got the spawn for long and those Ts are and those CTs are going to cross pit, just smoke it off. Just isolate the pit players. They won't have support from an AWP. No one on the site can help them out except, you know, with flashbangs. But 5POWER just seem so keen to take those gunfights through the smoke. And boy, does it not work out. Neither in this round either. Getting dropped by the Kriegs in middle. And there's already 2 players left, Harry. It's been like 10 seconds. Nice quick anti-eco.
Yeah, the remaining 2 both over on Catwalk. At EG, they've already gone all the way through that B site, so that bomb's going to go down. Shudapie, his arms are just too long. And Stanislaw, well, he's the long arm of the law, laying it down over in mid. Bottle going to walk into the crosshair of Breezy, and Evil Geniuses, they're going to get themselves back into the lead. 5-4 up now. As they've regained control of this situation, I think, right? It got a little bit worrying in the beginning. There's another buy coming up for 5POWER, so I feel like that's where we're really going to see them tested. One positive for us to take away from this, though, is 5POWER at least getting off to a good start, right? There's still 5 more rounds left on the half. And hello.
Hey, how's it going? You okay,
Great
Harry?
to see you. Great to see you here. Honestly, I'm kind of glad, you know, you get to see us in our element.
And how arched my back is.
Yeah, it was a little behind
really
the scenes.
I was biting my lip as well at the same time,
Ooh,
so, you know.
Got a little bit.
Got caught out there.
Got a little 18+ stream going on over here. Lip biting.
Don't tell your kids.
What that? Don't tell your kids.
Oh, it's 18+, Harry.
Oh, okay, right. I get it. I get it.
Come on. Look at this. It's just so rampant. It's so aggressive. And Zalsage's got himself a Krieg, but they've lost the A site, Harry. The bomb's in T-spawn. Zerg, run, 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 run. You need to get to that A site. Breezy's cutting off rotations here in middle. 2 Kriegs, 4-5-power, but they're going to catch Breezy out of position. He was caught throwing nades, and Bottle getting tagged as well. Jumping up for Ethan. He's not going to get the kill. Now it's Yorp in the 1v2. Zerg getting a kill, and he's down to 10 HP. Does he commit or just rotate back? He's going to try and cross with the smoke. That Molotov landing, but he's already ahead of it. He can see the legs. He can see the legs.
Oh, that's one in the groin for Zalsage, and he is gone. Zerg taking some extra time to line up that money shot down range, and that will be another round on the board for EG. And what I was trying to say, by the way, before the camera cut back to us and caught us by surprise, is that for 5POWER, at least they've gotten off to a good start here, right? We're going to get to see a bit more on this T side, because if you remember, at the end of Inferno, they had no buffer, they had no room. And Zerg, he was able to spot the legs eventually, I guess.
Yeah, he was just waiting, right? Didn't want to get a leg shot and then, you know, miss his opportunity. I think it was Bottle, who was already low anyway, so it would have been a one-shot regardless. But, you know, playing it safe, ensuring the kill, ensuring the round. And all Viva blind on the B site. He's got himself a frag with that up. He needs to double it to really make it realistic, but he's going to get overwhelmed, not able to get that kill. Bottle just going to flash through like an absolute madman. He's blinded 2 players, but he can't get a kill. They're hiding around the corner. Molly in the window. Bomb plant is in for Evil Geniuses, and a 4-on-4 retake with no kit, Harry. Is it realistic? Probably not. 5POWER already out the round, but Stan is on the hunt, and he is here to find corpses, or make corpses, rather. He's taken a kill, but the trade is in from Shudapai.
Yeah, Flank not really having the impact that Stan wanted. He couldn't quite land the transfer onto Shudapai. If he did, you know, that could have been a great way of removing some of these rifles from the 5POWER squad. And EG, they're going to go hunting. They're looking to take these away. They know the impact this is going to have. 5POWER have fully invested into this. If you're EG, you've got money over here on the T side, so you're not too worried about that. They're not able to find anyone in the very end, though. And so, you know, with those weapons saved, very important that many players stay alive. You can have the guys who held on to their guns drop rifles over. You're going to get a full buy in this round.
Unicorn also takes the hit. He gives his M4 away and buys an MP9. So nice to see the coach doing that. Important, you know, you don't want your coach really on the best guns because he's your coach. And 7-4 play up cat here for EG. They are very fast in position. This is a quick game as well, right? Very aggressive stuff. Breezy in through the smoke. No way he doubles it. He was already so low, and Bottle's going to find the killing blow. EG are up short once again. They are looking to commit. Zalsage has been so good with his Krieg, though, and the smokes and mollies going to come down to cut off that rotate from Unicorn down in CT. The T's not committing, though, and that molly is going to be a bit of a problem. Their smoke comes up on top of it, but I think that was going to bounce actually into CT spawn and block off the rotate. Instead, the molly puts it out. Zalsage in another Molotov has to hide on the site, but the AUG is just so good. He's getting work done with it. Bomb can go down. Cirque's catching cross kills. Bottle's got himself into position, but they know he's here, so they should be able to deal with him pretty quickly, and they do. Unicorn jump shotting, but he is low as well. Tarek taking that kill, and it's just Viva left alone. One-on-one now between him and Stan. Jump shot potential, but he doesn't want to get shot in the face, and the timing. Switching to an aid, and Stan will take the fight. Doesn't get more unlucky than that.
happens to the best of us at the end of the day, right?
And you as well.
Such a shame, yeah, and even me, the best gamer in the world, per sources. But yeah, I mean, a pretty gut-wrenching round for 5POWER to give away. They get it so close down with just 11 points of health, and heartbreak hotel right now for 5POWER. They've also lost Unicorn early in this round. Breezy, he wasn't able to double up in the round prior, but he has this time around. Zausage, he'll return with a double of his own. This guy, unreal. The rest, yeah, okay. But, you know, Zausage is having a phenomenal game right now. And Bottle, the other man we wanted to step up, he's going to find a kill over towards the B side of the map. They didn't see anyone else in the tunnels, so maybe they start to rotate players away.
That could be their undoing, though.
Oh, no. They give it a probe. They looked in. They saw if anyone was at that B side of the map. And after getting Ethan, he's played Lurk toward B in the majority of these rounds. So you understand their hesitation, right? They saw players out through long. They lost 2 of their teammates there. They've secured Catwalk, and now they've taken mid. So surely at some point the penny's going to drop. And they still seem a little bit worried about that long push still coming through. Now with that smoke falling, they realize this is the B play. Cirque's already holding CT. This tunnels rotate from Bottle is the one thing that could catch them unawares. Stan gets one. Oh, that's the flick back into the window. And it's from the window to the wall. Evil Geniuses locking in another. Stan, phenomenal stuff there in the 1v2.
That's a really nice clutch as well. What a play from EG to just walk into B. They're getting it for free so many times. Every time 5POWER rotate off, it feels like EG just get the free B bomb site, and they're so confused. Like, why are we getting so much room to play with? But yeah, you put it well, Harry. 5POWER, they knew that Ethan was a lurk. They only saw one player. It was a fair rotation. But once they pushed up Catwalk, you know, and they didn't see anyone, I'm surprised they didn't rotate back into B. You know, there weren't really many places left for EG to be apart from long, and that had already been somewhat controlled by 5POWER at the start of the round. Stan putting pressure on this site again. Bomb still in spawn here for EG, and no one close by. Easy looking for a pick. He's found it, but the trade is so quick. Shudapie hiding by the dumpster. Still no bomb. And that's the thing. I think Breezy would have been the closest man to go back. It might have to be Stan after all. Cirque's already up on the site, though. EG going fast and furious. The flashes are good. Tarek blinding Shudapie, and he does go down. Maybe a bomb's not even needed here at this point. 4 on 3. Player in CT spawn. Unicorn gets spotted, and EG, they will send Stan back in to grab that package and get towards the site. But look at Bottle. He's already out on long. He could cut off the players from the backline. Tarek sees 2 down in lower, getting 1. Bottle with a kill off on that A site as well. He's going to cut off the bomb that now has to go towards B. Tarek is throwing the Molotov to make sure Unicorn can't regain control of that site. And Bottle, he is in top mid. Tarek should know about this, but he's watching that CT spawn just in case. They don't have A control. Ethan's only just coming up cat now, so Bottle starting to get red, and Tarek has the kill. 4 rounds for 5POWER, 10 for EG, and this half is turning out wonderfully for the North Americans.
Yeah, especially because, you know, there was that point in time where, it was 4-3 in favor of 5POWER. We were getting a little bit worried. Since that 4-3 scoreline, every single round has come up in favor of Evil Geniuses. So once they've had the utility in place, all the weaponry they need, the AWP in Cirque's hands, they've really come into their own. And there hasn't been much on the 5POWER side to stand in the way of it. Now, this is kind of what we anticipated. But 5POWER, at least they've gotten off to a better start than what they did back on Inferno, and it means we can maybe see a bit more out of them on the T side. Plus, if they continue their trend of dominating pistols, there's still a chance they can make this more competitive here.
That is a good point. 5 rounds would really stem the bleeding here for 5POWER. Oh, nice shot. Cirque was already tagged, and the scout gets a follow-up hit, at least onto Stan. 4 on 4. With a low player on either side. Unicorn being that man for the CT side. He's close in CT. That long smoke crossed. 2 players have made their way up catwalk onto A. Tarek is trying to spot for them. The Molotovs are good, though. That's going to force players out of position. Bottle's got to go, and Unicorn's already dead. Breezy with the spray. He's so good with his Kree. Ethan follows up, and now it is just Unicorn. He's been spotted jumping up, and he'll be dropped back down. 11 rounds at the end of the half for EG. They do a fantastic job. It was 13-2 after their first half of T-Side Inferno, so maybe dropping the ball a little bit, Harry, but I don't think they're going to be worried. 11-4 is fantastic stuff, and 5POWER, well, they've been so great at the pistols so far. 3 out of 3 in this series. Let's see if they can get a 4th. We're going to have to wait and see. Join us after the break for the second half.
Well, 5POWER, they got off to a good start. They managed a 4-3 lead early on, but for those of you with eyes, you will see that that scoreline is now 11-4, which means things have not exactly gone to plan for the 5POWER squad. Now, one thing we noted is currently they've won 100% of pistol rounds in this series. If that luck continues,
Luck, Harry.
I didn't mean well, you know, pistol rounds are pretty RNG, as you always say.
Yeah.
But, you know, if they can keep that streak up, if they can keep the pistol rounds coming, there's still a chance that they can make this game closer at the very, very least.
Without a doubt. And let's see if that can continue. Unicorn on the utility, everyone else armored up. Ethan Kit double flash, and he'll be playing in middle. That's going to be well, I think it's an Xbox smoke, but no, going out mid to B, even sicker, Harry. That's pretty next level.
Yeah, I like that.
Fast play for 5POWER. EG did the same in their T-side pistol. It didn't go so well. Let's see if Cirque can hit the same shots that Bottle did from this position. This is identical, Harry. This is exactly the same as the pistol round in the first half, except the difference is 5POWER getting the kills. Yeah. No one from EG holding the line, and the B site is lost.
I can't tell if EG are just the worst pistol team in the world, but incredible every other round, or... No, because then they win the anti-ecos. That's like, 5POWER are just incredible with these pistols. They love a pistol round. Oh, but maybe not here. Maybe not in this one. No, they will love this one. Like we all knew they would.
I'm not joking, though. That is, go rewatch the first round of this map. That is the exact same situation. We had the flash player in CT spawn. That was Unicorn in the first half, throwing flashes. Bottle peak door, like one of the CTs did there, got 2 kills. Viva finds 2 on the B tunnels entry, and it was 5POWERs. But in this case, the T's win it. So... yeah, 5POWER just sick of these pistol rounds, Harry, and fair enough. EG on their 4th force in the second rounds of this series. Cirque's on the scout once again.
It's a real mouthful, isn't it?
Yeah, didn't really do too well there. Sage getting tagged by the scout. Cirque tries lower, but he will have to bail. And EG, they won the second round in the first half. Let's see if they can do it again.
Cirque just missed the timing to see Shudabai, who has gotten up onto the catwalk. they're still holding for one another. It's a real stalemate over here in mid. 3 players about to exit from long. And a double catwalk setup. This could catch Shinopai off guard. Lucky enough for him, his head is just beneath the wall, and he peeks up and now disappears. He's a dangerous whack-a-mole here instead of him getting whacked. Actually, will by Breezy almost immediately. Breezy's dropped the bomb, and now looking to retrieve the AK. Thankfully, Unicorn might just be the hero they needed. He's been able to retrieve that package and is now getting out of middle, getting out of danger, and running into more danger. There's danger around every corner. And there it is.
Why?
What? He's just walked in. He's just walked into the A site and given that bomb away. Now, thankfully, it's a 2v1, but there's 20 seconds left. They've got to get across. They don't have a smoke. Search. Oh, the timing.
That could have been his round. That really could have been his round. If he gets a kill, ducks away, he has a one-on-one where that last player is low. And you're right, Harry. That commitment into A site, that was scary there. Bottle got a kill on the flanking B player. I thought surely after they get that frag, 5POWER just back off down short and go back towards B, which is clear. But they had Viva up long. They wanted to commit off their initial entries. And damn, that gets dicey, but it is going to be their round for a change, Harry. Not the force by winning out for EG. Big work from Viva and Bottle. Flashes out long, and the T's already here. They found a double kill. Make that a triple. Everyone's getting some bloodlust in the 18th round. Push into tunnel for a stand. He was just flashed in by Ethan, but finds nothing here. Unicorn's just left his position. I think he knows as well. He's molly tunnels as a stand decides to flank all the way in through T-spawn. Ethan playing a headshot angle to catch aggressive terrorists, but no one's coming his way. And this bomb plant should be afforded with little issue. Ooh, ooh.
Oh, I guess unicorns don't exist. No, they do. Ethan's found one, and he slayed it. But yeah, I mean, this is a 7th round for 5POWER.
Is it Harry Potter where they have unicorn blood for something? What
okay, so I'm not even kidding. I was thinking of the exact same joke. It's in the first Harry Potter, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm trying
and they find it. But I swear they never make references to unicorns ever again outside of that.
The blood of a unicorn will keep you alive, even if you're an inch from death, but it's a terrible price. You've slain something pure and defenseless. I've given up with the accent. You've slain something pure and defenseless to save yourself, but you will have a half-life, a curse life, from the moment the blood touches your lips. Ooh.
What? The slaying of unicorns is a crime.
Yeah, fair enough. They haven't hurt anyone.
Yeah, but no animals really hurt anyone, and we kill them all the time. And this one can make us live forever. So
yeah, but it's cursed, Harry. What? It's cursed.
I mean, yeah, all right. Fair enough, Harry Potter. You've got me on this one. J.K. Rowling's probably going to come out and tell us.
Drank the blood on Voldemort's behalf. There we go. It's been a long time since I've seen this.
Yeah, man. I
5POWER using this little glitch smoke in mid. I like it. It lands on the doors. I think Unicorn just dropped it, and it allows you to cross towards Catwalk fairly safely with only your legs exposed, and, you know, not the end of the world. I'll expose my legs to anyone who asks. 5POWER trying to move in through long. Cirque's here with the AWP. He has got armor behind it as well. Harry's AWOL. He needs a minute. I might need 2. 5POWER just going to send 5 players up catwalk here. Safety in numbers. Tarek is playing Goose. Will they molly this position? That's the question. Double long setup for EG. They're going to have to back up and help. Cirque can try and get to the corner and assist Tarek, who definitely will need some assistance with the amount of T's coming around this corner.
Oh no, the Molotovs heat things up for Tarek. He's through that flashbang high. And oh, everyone's blind. Everyone's blind. It's chaos for Tarek and Cirque's lighting them up. Breezy's here to help out. And oh, goodbye to 5POWER. Evil geniuses. They make that round happen. I had to do that all in one breath. There was so much going on in that 1 second of play. That flashbang from Tarek was the God flash, in case you were wondering. It blinded everyone. It blinded Tarek. It blinded 5POWER. It blinded Cirque. It blinded Ethan.
That's the palm tree factor. It's so good. It goes behind the tree, and if you're coming up catwalk, you just don't see it explode because it's hidden behind the model of the tree that isn't actually a physical model, but more of a visual entity.
God, I'm gonna pass out after that.
Yeah, hopefully. Shudapai's in tunnels, and EG have taken long control. Breezy crossing. The rest of 5POWER outside of long, trying to come into this position late. No flashbang, and that is a big error. The smoke is late as well, or rather Zyosage is early. Cirque able to get that kill. Bottle dropped by Breezy. There's 3 CTs here on long. Shudapai's gotten out through middle, but he's not going to get much further with Stan on the receiving end. And straight through the Molotov and his own smoke, Breezy gets himself on long, and Unicorn, he won't have read this play, surely not. Breezy has no head armor. That MAC-10 can be dangerous, but he is not budging.
Viva versus Cirque, and Cirque wins, and Breezy wins, and Evil Geniuses win the round, 13-7 now. And obviously, you know, with that investment coming through, the money's pretty much gone from this 5POWER side. They're in for a real world of hurt here, heading into these last couple of rounds. We were hoping that this could have been a closer affair than Inferno. When they got off to a good start, I was thinking maybe it could be, but now Viva buying dual Berettas into round 21 at a 13-7 scoreline. I think that speaks for itself.
Yeah, he's not even got armor behind them.
Even if he did, what difference would it make?
Very minimal. Double flash, though. Might be able to set someone up here. Not himself, that's for sure. Bottle's in mid. Bottle was in mid. Cirque's found that kill. Tarek is up on short as well. Aggressive angle to spot players coming around. Viva going to make his way, but the dual Berettas are trash, and he finds that out the hard way. Tarek with that kill, and Cirque's just going to move back in mid. There's a flank on long. Breezy should be able to solidify this round, and he's got all 3 kills. Only an anti-eco, but a 14th taken for EG with little problems arising. Now the buy back in for 5POWER, and it's do or die, Harry. It's do or dead in this series. Down 2-0 to EG. Kind of like we expected, but this T side, they started off with a 3-0 lead, but ever since EG have had guns, they've just been unstoppable. And yeah, easy enough. Let's see what this potential final buy can do.
Oh, Stan. Okay, maybe getting a bit too confident there. Zyosage spray it on in, but Breezy bests him. Tarek deleted. Unicorn finds the double. And now Bottle sneaking on the catwalk. Blindsides Ethan. 5POWER. They might just be able to get themselves an 8th round. Cirque holding the cross. Bottle started to double back down the catwalk and might find him. There's a gap in that smoke, and that's not a gap you want to let Cirque exploit. Bottle at least holds his own over in mid, and 5POWER, they will lock in an 8th round. They keep the dream alive. They deny map and series point the way of EG.
I thought that was a ballsy call going for a long play after the last 3 long takes have just been completely wrecked, or the last 2 rather. So, you know, it works out for them. Unicorn getting some big trades, but that was a risky call to make into, you know, what could have been your last rifle round. Now they have a B spawn, but not going to be playing heavy off the back of it, knowing that EG will at least have the Molotovs to slow down any fast approach. So Sage bailing from long, he goes with the flashbang, but the Molotov will send him packing, and no one's in mid, so Cirque can just post up in the lower tunnels and get this kill. Oh, he's been spotted, and he hangs around. Shudapai was more than happy to take that fight, getting a bit of a spot and then going back in for more. Nice stuff. A man advantage. A AWP dropped out in the open for 5POWER as well. Will they decide to take that on this T side? Viva is at top mid. He could come in and get that later on. Bit of aggression on short. Tarek looking like him and Breezy wanted to go aggressive, but the Molotov will keep them back. He's waiting with a flashbang to throw it right after the fact, but already starting to cross out through short R5POWER. The smoke is there, but that has not held Zyosage back. He is in position with the smoke on catwalk as well.
And you know, now sat a man up with EG's economy nearing that breaking point. 5POWER actually in a pretty good spot. They're going to go for this mid to B execute. Smoke down to allow the cross to come in. Molotov into the cubby as well. Stops a player playing close. Stan just gets blindsided. Tarek shut out of the round as well. Ethan and Breezy in this 2 versus 5. And that's the thing, right? Breezy, 30 kills in the server right now.
Damn.
Everyone else is like around, 14. So really, it's been a bit of a one-man show. Oh, he's continuing to pad the stats out. However, this is a 5-power round regardless. The save from Ethan and Breezy is at least stripping some guns from the hands of 5-power.
That was a nice read, though. Nice call from 5POWER, right? They have a man advantage. They've killed Cirque in middle, and they know that EG have been going for, 2, if not 3 players on long in a lot of these CT rounds. So in a 4-on-5, realizing that, okay, B is probably the weakest side to take. Just go for that mid to B execute. We're getting pressured on Catwalk. We pushed Tarek all the way back as well with that Molotov. And, EG settle back into a passive A setup, assuming an XX is going to come through, and then just a mid to B play where Stan, he's got to gamble. He's got to watch tunnels or he's got to watch mid and just hope he can get a kill or 2 from one of those positions. But because he was holding such a tight angle in the window, he doesn't actually get anything done. He was waiting for them to come out mid, but they were already through the tunnels at that point. 14-9. Slow and steady wins the race, but Cirque, what a shot. Taking Bottle out of suicide. It's not a full buy here for EG, but they put money in, and they're getting a great result as well. Ethan with another frag. There's a boost up in mid, but it's been spotted, and the bottom half getting taken down to 60 as well. Somehow this 5-on-3 immediately turned around for 5POWER. They're making it interesting. Ethan's on the cat flank, though. He's not going to get punished from long, as both players take the bomb up to that position. Should have Pie gone down, and stands close in CT as well. He might be able to stop this long play. There's only one smoke. That won't be able to fully cover the cross. Viva only getting the leg, and Stans found the headshot. Viva now in a one-on-one. And Ethan getting dropped. It is Viva to save the day. What a huge round with the AWP. We talked about how he only got 1 AWP kill in the entirety of the previous map. Well, he's showing up right now on Dust2.
Yeah, I mean, it was Viva as well to spot that boost down mid. Cirque up on the head of, I think it was Ethan, who immediately then went in with the short play. But yes, Cirque was boosted up on his head, looking over the top of that smoke, trying to use it as a makeshift one-way. And Viva actually had the foresight to go spamming on through and find that kill. Now the fast long play attempted from 5POWER. The flashbangs leave everybody blind, and it's Breezy to come up trumps. But Viva, he's come alive with this AWP once again. Striking a man from the tally of EG. It's Cirque that he finds no less. So in the clash of the AWPs, this time Viva comes out on top. Ethan's trying to hold on to middle.
Ooh.
Gonna get pushed back. He's got Stan here to support him, and there's the bomb dropped. 5POWER desperately trying to hold on, and Stan, he'll reaggress with Ethan by his side. Zausage left in the 1v4, trying to deny map and series point the way of EG. This is such a tall order, and he's not able to rise to the occasion this time around.
What a great call from EG to reaggress in the window. Once they got the bomb there, they knew if both players pushed and given up the B bomb site, they would have a guaranteed kill there, and they could just trade effectively. Chances are in the 2v3, 2v4, that one of those players will be coming through from tunnels. So EG just decide, let's fully commit. Let's throw a Hail Mary into middle and hold on to this bomb. And they get the kill behind it, leaving the only player alone in the B-bomb site. Not for long, though. He gets dropped straight after. And 15 rounds, EG 1 away, and they've already found the opening kill.
Breezy's still hanging around, despite being on 11 points of health, continuing with this stance at long. Now with Viva dropping Stanislaw on that mid repeat. Breezy, he's running a real risk of giving this man advantage away, and he has. Zausage spraying the smoke. All it takes is one shot to find him. Ethan pushing the extremities of this B-bomb site into the tunnels. And this timing could be, it's gonna really be kind of touch and go as to whether or not this is incredible or whether or not this all falls apart for EG now. He's gonna hear the footsteps in mid, and now he should hear the ones in upper tunnels as well. He drops Unicorn, but that B-bomb site has already been taken by 5POWER. They are quick to push in after they see Ethan down in the lower tunnels.
Nice kill from Viva, though, keeping an eye on the back line, and it's kept things in a 2-on-2 now. Full T-spawn wrap coming in from the likes of Tarek as well. Cirque waiting for that Molotov to fade, and Bottle's been picked up. Viva's got no armor. He's got to nail the shot on the first bullet, but he misses it. Now going back into B for another fight, and Cirque's already inside of the site. He has won the map for EG, 16 rounds to 10. 5POWER, they put up a very good fight, though, on Dust2, Harry. 8 rounds on Inferno, 10 rounds on Dust2. Their map pick, but they still fall short. EG solidifying their first victory here in Belek, Turkey, and boy, do they look ready to make a run here at this tournament.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, I think Evil Geniuses were playing some real heads-up Counter-Strike, and that makes the 17, 18 rounds, sorry, that 5POWER were able to get across both maps against them, that much more impressive.
Yeah.
You know, coming into this, I was expecting a kind of Vitality Invictus affair, right, with very little rounds getting put on the board, especially when you take into account that they're playing with their coach.
Yeah.
I think for 5POWER, they can walk away from this with their heads held high. They were already huge underdogs. They were playing with 4 of their 5 usual squad, and they still managed to look good.
They certainly look like more of a team than Invictus that we saw yesterday, but you know, Vitality really shredded them, so it's kind of hard to make too much of a read in that sense. That being said, EG 2-0 in this series, and you know, definitely one of the teams that we expect to be in the top 4. We've done that with a few of them now.